Good morning, everyone. Today we are going to do the question answers for lesson number 9, which we have already done. Now, I hope you had understood the story well and enjoyed it too. Let's start with question 1. Which of the following words describe the fox terrier? Black? No. Bushy tail? Yes. Honey colored? No. Or yes? Yes. Long ears? No. Is it clever? Yes. Is it foolish? No. Is it curious? Yes. Now, second is, did the dog come from a kennel? No. A friend's house? No. Nowhere? Yes. It came a dog from nowhere. Next is, where did Mr. Jones work for 35 years? Was this work interesting or boring? Give a reason for your answer. Mr. Jones worked in a city office for 35 years. He found this work very boring. Why? Because he went to the same office, he sat at the same desk, and he did the same thing every day for 35 years. So, of course, it got very boring for him. Nobody would like to do anything same for even 1 year. What was Mr. Jones' dream? When did he realize it? Mr. Jones' dream was to... Who knows the answer? His dream was to own a farm. And then, when could he fulfill his dream? Realize the dream means fulfill the dream. He realized it after retiring from his job at the age of 65. What did Mr. Jones and his wife do on the farm? Oh, how sweet. On the farm, Mr. Jones and his wife grew vegetables and looked after their fruit trees and the garden. What gave Mr. Jones great joy? Two things using his two senses. Guess the answer? The sight of a squirrel cracking a nut and the sound of a flock of birds taking off gave Mr. Jones great joy. What did Mr. Jones long for? Mr. Jones longed for a dog and craved for a fox terrier. There's a difference between longing and craving. Longing bhi hota hai wanting, desire. And craving is extreme desire, very intense desire for something. After how many days did Mr. Jones put the advertisement in the newspaper? After, his wife shouted, no, it's been 3 weeks. So he put the advertisement in the newspaper after 3 weeks. Which of these words describe the stranger? Take all the correct answers. Short tha stranger? No. Tall tha? Yes. Friendly tha? Yes. Bad tempered tha? No. He was very good. Drunkard tha? Oh, not at all. Glutton? Glutton means one who eats a lot. Is a glutton. So he was not a glutton. Nahi. He liked the food, but he was not a glutton. Okay? Next is, how had the stranger lost his dog? The stranger lost his dog one day while he was driving through that part of the countryside. He had got a flat tire. When he went to call a mechanic, he had left his dog in the car. But when he came back, he could not find his dog anywhere. Whom did the dog acknowledge as... The dog stood between the two men. Was he puzzled, excited, or happy? He was puzzled. Puzzled means confused. Why? Because he did not know where to go. Whether to go with the old owner or with the new owner. That young boy was his old owner and Mr. Jones was his new owner. Now He was he had realized, he had understood his old owner, he had recognized him, but he loved his new owner also. So he did not know whether to go with the old one or to stay with the new one. Whom did the dog acknowledge as his master? Finally, he acknowledged Mr. Jones as his master. Did the stranger claim the dog as his pet? No, because he saw that dog loved him so much, and even he took very good care of the dog. And then he had lost his only son. So, the stranger, out of humanity, he let the dog continue living with Mr. Jones. He did not say that it was his pet. By what name did he call the dog? He called the dog by the name of Chief. What was Mr. Jones very keen about? Keen to find. He was very keen to find the real name of the dog. What did the telegram say? The telegram said, gave the real name of the dog. The telegram said, try happy. So that's it, children. I hope this is okay. Written I am sending you. You can do the work from there. Bye bye.